Okay, let's just pretend it's not another scorching day today. Well, welcome to another ride along here in sunny and hot San Diego. So today it is 12 until 5. Who said 12 until 5? I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. It's almost 5 p.m. and I'm driving 5 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. on a $4.50 promo. Now, if my theory is correct here, I've been seeing that as the promos go up, perhaps the dollars per hour go down. So let's see if that's the case today. Place your bets. I'm driving until 8:30 p.m. That is 3.5 hours. How much money am I going to make? Am I going to make more or less than $25 per hour? Now, yes, I could have taken that. But the dollars to mile ratio, I know it was decent, but I mean, on a $4.50 promo, I'm looking for something like $13, $14. And I've been waiting a while for an order. So, I mean, if I'm going to put miles on my vehicle on that kind of bonus, I want it to be a strong order. It's been 30 minutes, which is crazy. So what do you do if you're already in a super dense area, you're also at a hotspot, and you're not getting any orders? Since I'm not getting any orders, let's talk about what are your options. So look where I'm at right now. I'm basically at a hotspot. You don't have to be on the hotspot. I'm basically at one. So that's number one. Should you drive to any one of these other hotspots? In my opinion, it's not really worth it. I mean, it's generally the marketplace itself. So the marketplace where I'm in right now at $4.50 probably has a ton of drivers and not enough orders. So it doesn't really matter if you drive 3 minutes here or 5 minutes there to different hotspots. It's the market itself that is most likely saturated. Number two, we talk about multi-apping. So I've been going into Uber Eats, and here's a good hack for you. This is something I haven't mentioned before, is when you multi-app, you can check, okay, is it the general marketplace that is slow? What I mean by that is if this marketplace was really busy right now, I would see maybe Postmates or the Uber Eats app showing that it was very busy. But that's not the case. I'm jumping back and forth to Uber Eats, and Uber Eats isn't showing much of anything as far as activity. So that tells me, number one, this marketplace is not that busy right now. And number two, I mean, again, there's a $4.50 promo. That's pretty good. So the saturation combined with, hey, it's really just not that busy. So should I have taken that $8.50 order? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have been too happy with the dollars to mile ratio, even though it was pretty good. But let me know if you feel the same way. I've been thinking about this. I have a lot of random theories on DoorDash, and they're just completely theories. But one theory is if you at least start an order. So maybe I started that $8.50 order. It kind of jogs you in the algorithm. It kind of gets you moving. You finish the one order, and now you're in a different place when you finish versus just sitting and waiting, which is what I've been doing. I feel like sometimes sitting and waiting kind of gets you stagnant in DoorDash's algorithm. That is completely a theory. That is my personal theory. There's no backing behind that. But let me know if you feel the same way. And then going along with that is, even if you don't take an order, if you at least move. So like I mentioned, you don't have to go to that other hotspot, but let's say I went like right down there, like literally 1 block away or a block and a half. That may jog you in DoorDash's algorithm versus just sitting still. Another theory. So yeah, it's been an hour and a half and I just completed that one order. So this is a good example for us to see what a completely dead shift is like. And again, go over some options like we went over earlier. So you may be thinking, well, why don't you just take an order on some of these other apps? Well, if there's not any pay incentives, I'm going to be offered $1 per mile, or maybe like we saw on Uber Eats, less than $1 a mile. So yes, my time's valuable and your time's valuable, but that doesn't mean you should necessarily work for nothing or at a loss. So my theory of higher pay bonuses leading to lower hourly pay is completely holding true here today. Now, granted, this is just one shift, but let me know. Let me know if you feel this pain whenever your marketplace gets the highest bonus that you typically see, does it actually negatively affect your pay? Okay, so we're back. So I'm pretty sure that the numbers tonight are going to tell a unique story compared to a, let's say, regular shift. So let's take a look at some of the other orders that I got here. So we can see this order from Rubicon Deli. I feel like the theme tonight was basically take what you can get, because the dollars to mile ratio, it was pretty decent, but we can see this order, it's taking me out of the marketplace into another marketplace. Now this order is very interesting, and I actually took this order. Think of why you would take this order. Well, based on how the night was going, I kind of just wanted this order to cash flow. Now, if we do the math on this one, it actually does fit within our threshold. I really want you to be at $1.50 plus per mile, and this one is $1.65. Now for this one, it does seem far. Now I did know that the drive back into the marketplace, it wasn't gonna be that bad. And just for the cash flow alone, I took it. So this was a pretty unique shift in how slow it was. I mean, sitting, waiting for an hour is not ideal. I don't recommend that. That's really just showing the importance of multi-apping. So with these delivery apps, if you're new or if you're new to the channel here, if you plan on doing this for at least a month or so, I encourage you to check out yourdrivermike.com. Look at the Mastering Delivery course that is built really as an A to Z to make sure you maximize your earnings. So let's go over the very wonderful numbers I'm thinking tonight and see how I did. Okay, so tonight again in Mission Valley market segment, and the shift was from 4:45 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. The gross revenue after that wonderful delay was $60.50, which equals a pretty less than average gross revenue per hour of $16.30. During this shift, I completed 4 deliveries, I received 3 tips, and nicely, I did receive a $15 tip. The business miles, again, on top of being slower, the orders that I did get, some of them were longer. So business miles tonight, 41.2. And taking our standard miles deduction, that gives us a tax deduction of $23.69. All in all, I think this is a shift that emphasizes the best practices. Because if you didn't know what to do out there, and if you're stuck with a shift that you're getting nothing, and especially if you weren't activated on any other apps, I can see how that could really hurt you. So make sure to download as many apps as you can, keep your options open. Definitely subscribe here if you haven't subscribed already, and do check out yourdrivermike.com and check out that Mastering Delivery course. If you got value, definitely leave a like, and you can also click or tap the screen now for my most recent video, as well as a video recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next one.